Hello there, and welcome back to Corey Loses for the continuation of our Fall of the Republic 1.1 playthrough as the CIS. In the last episode, we took Volkter and Alderaan, and we're about to jump in on Kuat and Ethor. So let's actually start with Ethor. Our forces are already there. Dooku looks ready to go. We got some clones. It's got a ground-to-space weapon that has been killing our units, so I want to get rid of that. But yeah. So, we're going to go here, we're going to take Kuat, we're going to build up the core planets that we've just taken, so that we can,
Warfare is not for the feeble-minded.
so that we can stop them from reuniting their forces. That'll be the end of any Praetors, except for any that they've already built. But yeah, I think this map has been officially cut, which is a shame because I love it visually when it's not this specific light map. But
Your weapons, please.
it was necessary because it had a bunch of gameplay issues.
Destroy them.
Dooku. So they have the planetary defenses. They have a ground-to-space weapon. They probably have... yeah, they have the government building. And maybe a barracks? We'll deal with them in a second. I want them to join me.
Rule Lord Sidious, order will at last be restored. Go, revel in your dominance.
Alright, bikes.
Is that fear I sense? We can roll forward to this. These are not soldiers before you, but the seeds of your glory.
Right. I think this is the ground-to-space weapon. Most likely. Yeah.
Forward.
Dooku should be able to handle all of that. Everything that's up here. Well, maybe not the tanks. Let's get some HMPs in. And we'll bring in Loathsome as well.
Don't let your
So Dooku, move back just in case. Where's the power gen?
Hope is something we cannot allow our enemy to possess.
Right. You guys go in there. HMPs.
I expect you to succeed where my apprentices did not.
Okay, Dooku, you can just get up there.
Revel in your dominance.
This is here. Yeah, there's a sensor array over here. But they don't really have enough that I'm too worried about hunting anything down. Oh, pull out. Pull out.
I did not bring you here to fit him out like some toy guardian.
Pull over there. Dooku over there. You guys just stay here and cover.
Ready to destroy the clones. We made it.
And keep the AATs over there.
I don't trust my guidance. You would be wise to do the same. You dare challenge us. Forward. Search deeply. You will find that the fear has a head.
Dooku on that. You guys there. I think we can send the HMPs along. The AAT should be fine with Dooku's support
This is Dooku.
to kill the nothing that's left over here. So let's just go and kill some structures. There, take out the shield first. And I think he should be fine.
Sense within you.
Oh, that's what's going on.
Wow, we really killed him.
We've lost a land.
This is
Okay,
Ducal.
you kill that. Are you guys getting shot? Alright.
I
Dooku,
did not bring you here to flit about
get closer.
like some Toydarian.
Okay, now Dooku over there.
Just as dumb.
Do that just so we get rid of the turbo lasers. Any remaining ones. The light was helpful. Can we just use that permanently? Alright, we mostly need scouting at this point. Well, actually, Dooku, you can go to the
Not
this.
be feared.
Let's just kill any turrets they have. They got nothing.
We made it.
Both some in there.
No, you don't.
Sprint over.
Is that fear I
Dooku,
sense?
win us the battle. Anything they have is just a couple infantry floating around or a field base or something.
Not as coarse as the others. Perhaps you can be reasoned with.
Wow, we really killed him.
Alright, we've got it.
We've lost a build pad.
So, we're going to talk about it on the next X2 podcast, I think, but we're doing dream journals, and I had a dream that involved some Toydarians playing hockey, so that'll be fun.
Volume run available.
Alright, that'll be down to 24 planets, I think, that they have. Once we get Kuat 23.
System conquered.
Alright, let's save. I think they had 28, and no, we've only taken 3. Kuat would be the 4th, not the 5th. But we also have Bothawi and Naboo blockaded. Liquid's asking, what's the best build to go with a subjugator? Some anti-fighter is always helpful. If you want to have maybe recusants or munificence to take down the hard points off of ships that the subjugators already popped the shields of, that can work really well. Like having the subjugator just kind of pick apart shields while you have a supporting fleet taking out the rest can be pretty effective. And one of the nice things with recusants is that they'd also have some anti-fighter themselves. Not as good as doing a bunch of corvettes, but a helpful amount.
Beginning construction.
So those are all pretty decent options, I think.
Building under construction.
Right, let's build Holy Diver, Dagger, Duck and Cheese, Roger, Roger. Scourge of Sky Shroud, the Imposter.
Production.
Is that a mythic quest thing? I don't want to die like this. Not compute. I just want to make sure we get anything that we haven't already built. In particular. No, diamonds don't have the best fire arcs, but if they're behind the subjugator and everything's fighting, like trying to take out the subjugator, then the firing arcs aren't going to be a huge problem for it. Get these guys over to Kuat. Oh, Alderaan. They don't have a ground space weapon here. I forgot about that.
Construction
Roger,
complete.
roger.
Do you want to go to Arinda? Pursuit destroyers. What are you classifying as a pursuit destroyer? Do you mean Providences? Like Auxilias could work, Captors could work because you get the extra fighters there for the anti-fighter duty. Basically, the main thing you want to do is make sure you have some follow-up damage and that you're negating fighter threat to them. Because that's something the Subjugator can't deal with on its own as well, especially once bomber reworks are in. Moss could be a good target for us to go to, because that doesn't open up any new fronts. But we will go to Arinda, because that'll open up some extra ground units from Mulins and Megiddo for us. Let's see. We'll want the Golan 1 here once we have a bit more money. Like, this will be difficult for us to take, but it will cut off this line from any capital shipyards. Which I think, yeah, they have Contrim, and that's it right now. So going for Contrim, just like lining these guys up and just going straight in for Contrim is probably what we want. So Delso and Trench are going to combine their forces for this. Then we've got the 3 capitals that are isolated with Duro. We've got Ord Tracy and Kutrick in the north, but their main bulk of territory won't be able to be reinforced with new capital ships. Alright. LBC.
This planet is ours.
Recuse in his life. EF.
Reinforcements cancelled.
Nice proving.
Get the 2 provinces.
Cancelled.
If our control tower is disabled, a critical design flaw may
Get some
occur.
recusants.
Reinforcements cancelled.
We probably won't use this fleet too much. We'll move ionize the oxygen out of it and any other patron units, but I think it's mostly not patron units, so let's go on defense duty somewhere.
Protect the control tower
Here.
to prevent
We
a
will
design
show no mercy.
vulnerability from becoming clear.
Located.
The Republic cruiser
Stay on that.
Free.
Direct fire at their laser
Alright, Chiquita, how are you doing that?
Republic bombers detected.
That's okay. Do what you want. Be your own ship.
All units decommissioned immediately.
You focus on that. You're gonna come over to this side as well.
Signal lost. Republic light cruisers incoming.
Victory is ours! Daisy, Daisy!
We must complete both shutdown sequences.
Alright, stay on that. You are...
End of line.
You're gonna help over here.
You're a one-droid army.
Shields online.
Prepare your recycling algorithm.
So many
Public forces.
dreadnoughts.
How are you doing that?
Direct fire at their laser cannon.
Daisy,
Do not let
Alright, can I
Republic
pull
troops secure
you...
Target
just around, actually?
Alpha. Enemy
This poor Providence is definitely going down.
reactor exposed.
Providence be an influence unit 3.2? No.
We
There's
must
not really a
complete
planet where it
both
makes sense for them to be an
shutdown
influence unit. We don't want to just load TR up with all the FOTR content. There are a few things that we've put in and places where it makes more sense, but we're not like just looking for places to throw Clone War stuff. We're trying to limit it as much as we can, really.
Direct fire at their laser cannon.
We will show no mercy.
Objective incomplete.
Target those lasers.
Approach with caution.
I will send one of my minions.
Communications array critical.
Alright, get over here.
Activated.
Like, Clone War stuff is popular, but it's also, like, we have a whole Clone Wars mod.
Direct fire at their
So
laser
it's got its own place to shine.
General protection vault.
Defend the reactor. Do not let Republic troops secure target Alpha.
Target those lasers.
What is it, my lord?
Shut down complete. threat detected.
Don't like that.
Tactical withdrawal.
Power coupling's failing.
Well, we're gonna lose the engines on there. Like, we could easily go through with it, but I'd rather drop in the subjugator closer to the Golans. We ever see Venator Mark II in the FO? So basically, the version that's in the mod is pretty closely reflected by the Venator Mark II. So if you want to think of it that way, that's already in the mod. For EAW purposes and for our purposes, there's not really a reason for us to try to represent the Venator Mark 1 and 2 as Armada presents them. Because, yeah,
Roger, roger.
people would just complain about the Mark 1 being even weaker.
Formulating countermeasures.
Messy, messy.
Tactical battle imminent.
Alright, 10 VSD2s. I hate when this happens. Oh well. We'll do the Fondor defense, then I'll have to sort that out. Definitely not. Actually, no, we have the level 4 shipyard.
Reinforcements en route.
I think they can fit in almost all, because it's 170 for all the VSDs. I forget what the rest of the stuff they had was.
Approach with caution.
There shouldn't be too much in the way of reinforcements, at least.
Approach with caution.
Reinforcements en route.
We must complete both shutdown sequences.
Reporting. Awaiting command.
Shields online.
Reinforcements en route. Reinforcements en route.
Approach with caution.
All right.
Lots of frigate reporting.
We can that one.
Reinforcements en route.
Gonna hit this one next.
We no longer have control of.
Ion
Machines
cannon
are
available.
superior.
On cooldown, hit that and see if we can take down 6 of them.
Reinforcements en route.
I think 6 would be a good number. More than 5, less than 7, you know, it's works out.
Charge up.
Approach with caution.
Our space station is under attack.
All right.
Awaiting your command. Attacking.
Let's get the bombers on one of the weak ones.
Approach with caution.
How do we get help, Revengers?
Ion cannon available.
Direct fire at their laser cannon.
Approach with caution.
Copy.
All right, the fighters should distract their turbo lasers a little bit. Unfortunately.
Caution.
Thanks, Bubba.
Enemy forces have reduced our numbers. Target Alpha countdown in final
Target
phase.
those lasers.
Charge up. System failure. Terminate them.
Holding fire for maximum impact.
Current target acquired.
General Grievous frowns on such ineptitude, usually with a lightsaber.
Roger, roger. Current target acquired.
All right, let's try to get the ones are
Eliminate
in
turret.
here.
New unit online.
Malfunction.
Direct fire at their laser cannon.
They're losing ground.
Target those lasers.
Republic
Okay.
cruiser has
This one goes down as fast as possible.
Destroy turret. Our numbers are falling.
Direct fire at
There's what, 1 dead, 2 dead almost. That one's almost dead. We can afford to lose a couple of these if it protects the Golan. Because we're gonna get another round of the ships. It'll give us enough time for the Golan to tank a little bit more while they respawn. Respawn? Not respawn. I don't know why I say it like that.
Eliminate target. Roger, roger. Negative life form confirm target turret. Reinforcements are being
And it might force some of the victories back.
destroy turret.
Yes, Commander. Enemies in range.
All while giving us a few ion cannon shots.
Recalibrating. Target turret.
So we get at least one more of everything.
Frigate here.
Space station under attack.
Roger, roger. Sterilized. Sterilized.
target those lasers.
Located.
All right.
doors
Come on in there. You should be able to take on that on your own. You can maybe get up there. Like, you don't have an engine. The shipyard has weapons, but it's not very many weapons. It's not going to be able to do much on its own. Alright, and now we need to be a little bit more careful with the rest of our units.
Enemy forces have reduced our numbers.
Human life speed. Enemy target. A human. Hold your ground.
Alright, hit that.
All units decommissioned immediately. Keep Republic forces from destroying communications.
Flash coming.
Republic bomber Jammers detected.
Alright, now on this one.
Protection fault.
Space station under attack.
Activated. Incoming
Do we
enemy.
get another Providence? I don't think we do. Yeah.
Majority reticle recently calibrated.
Use that one better. Okay, you get over to this.
Break off.
You guys stay on that
We
one.
no longer have control of
You over to there?
defend the
Power
reactor.
up for you. Parts in parts. Destroy turret.
Separatist dreadnoughts.
Caution.
I need recharging to the
Alright, power weapons.
Fire for maximum effect.
And that'll leave 5 of them.
turret target acquired.
Really 3 and 2 halves.
With caution.
Majority reticle recently calibrated. Target turret. Target turret.
Alright. Go over here so you can help against that. And then we're gonna
Machines are superior. Die, die.
put him on this guy. Maybe even that guy. This guy.
Frequency open.
Get the stun on that even though we get less shield damage.
Hold your ground.
And
Turret.
there we go.
You can't have my eliminate turret. Machines are superior. Destroy turret.
Okay, I think we're about done everything we can there. Legger's asking, what's your favorite ground map? I don't know what it would be for the like gameplay. There's a couple that I really like for that, but visually I do still think the one Rogue did
Directing all fire on the engines.
with the waterfalls and the temples is my favorite. It has my favorite EAW scenery.
Take out their engines.
There's no way that I take this out still.
Commence attack.
Please? Please? Hurry. Anyone with bombs? Please? Yeah, we got it. I mean, if it's gonna keep the Gozantes around, I'll happily take out these other guys. And then we get as many as I wanted. So... we wasted those protons. Just have one Gozanti left. Yeah. Have to do major map changes? There's always new maps being made or redone.
Roger, roger.
That probably took away a lot of their stuff from the shipyards.
Tactical battle imminent.
Let's see what we can do with this. Yeah, the higher priority ones tend to be the ones that have like a super unique look that need unique props. So when the props get made, those get prioritized. Like Christophsis, Megiddo, Umbara tend to be pretty high priority ones.
Advance the attack.
Rhino's working on Megiddo right now.
Advance the attack.
Chell is working on a new map. I forget which one it is, but it's a temperate planet.
Re-industrial targeting reticle.
I forget which planet she said it was, though.
Roger, roger.
Abrigado Ray? No, I don't think it's Abrigado Ray.
Double checking. Advance the attack.
Frida. Frida? Frida or Corleg? One of the C's.
Power up. Resuming target routine. Destroy turret. Dispose of turret.
Alright, let's just pull these out of there. They don't have the firepower for this. Well, they don't have the defenses for this. They have the firepower for this. Hopefully we'll have some more Christophsis props done, and one of us will do that one. Alright, so we'll do this, and then we will probably end the episode after that. Could be difficult, but we'll see. Oh, you wasted your first shot on that guy. I think we still got it. Ion cannon on you. I mean, the ion cannon and the subjugate. You've got the power. Shields are down on that one. If we target this, then some incidental fire is probably going to take out the rest of this one. Make sure we take out the heaviest turbo lasers first. Really, on the VSD, you want to take out everything. It's all pretty. They're all pretty good hard points. VSD 1, you want to take out the missiles. Or Fondor. Been under attack so often. But this should be the last time. I was asking, watching your New Republic playthrough, wasn't the Empire of the Hand in it? So we have, in Thrawn's Revenge, we have 2 sets of progressive maps. There's one set that has the entire galaxy, so that's Art of War, and one set that has the known galaxy, so that's Empire's End, and like the variants thereof. But yeah, so I was playing on the, I think, Essence of War, or Empire's Essence, which is the step down size from Empire's End. So there's no unknown region stuff in there. In the future, that'll mean more than just no Empire of the Hand, but that's what it means currently. And we probably are renaming those maps to like whole galaxy and known galaxy, kind of like it is in Fall of the Republic for the Clone Wars stuff. Right, my favorite place to kill Juggernauts. We get to them. Space. Done a Pentastar alignment playthrough yet? Yeah, I've done a few. They were one of the first of the single stream Galactic Conquests I did. I did the Pentastar alignment as the second one, I think. Maybe even the first. CIS might have been first, but I've definitely done one of those. Then I've done a few playthroughs with them, just regular playthroughs as well. Not especially recently, but with the Warlord roster reshuffles and with legitimacy becoming a thing, then probably won't be too long before we do another one. Pentastar especially because they'd be like roster reshuffle plus heavily showcasing bomber changes and legitimacy stuff. So of all the Warlords, they're probably who I'd do next, and then probably Zinj after that. because it's been a long time since we've done like a regular Zinj playthrough. It was like the 2.2 demo, I think. Like, we've done a single stream campaign as him, but I think, have we? Yeah. Do they have Jedi heroes? Yes, they have Jarek and those guys. Jarek, Saris.
Break off! We're losing
No
ground!
Jedi could have foreseen this.
Alright. So we're going to save there. And we are going to move on to the next episode. So thank you for watching, everyone on YouTube. On Twitch, we're going to keep going here. But hope you're enjoying the series so far as we approach the end phases. And hope to see you next time. Bye, everyone.